Hello, thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new to this channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Today, guys, we're gonna make a pizza, but we're not just making any old pizza with bread. We're making a cauliflower pizza. If you've not tried it before, you have to go and try it. It's really good. I have myself a nice cauliflower right here. Sometimes people don't like to eat this because it doesn't have much of a taste and they're like, ugh. But today I'm gonna show you how to dress it up and make it very tasty. Okay, so we're making a cauliflower pizza. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grate this. It has a little bit of water on it because I just washed it, but I'm gonna go ahead and grate it, and then I will show you what I'm going to do next. So let's start grating it. Guys, I feel like I haven't spoken to you guys in a while. My weekends has been, listen, I need to retire so I can spend more time with you guys, okay? Because my days and my weekends has been very busy, but I said, you know, I have to make this video for you guys. So we're making a cauliflower pizza. So I want about 4 cups of this cauliflower. So let's go ahead and grate it. This is the bottom part here of the cauliflower. You can save this, put it in the refrigerator, and when you're making whatever dish, you can just slice this up and add that to it. That way you're not wasting, okay? So here I have some of the cauliflower that I just grated, and I grated it on this side of the grater. All right? So now I want 4 cups. So let's see if this is going to give me 4 cups right here. Just about 4 cups, guys. 4 cups to be exact. Oh my goodness. And I did not even measure it first. And this, of course, would always be depends on the size of the cauliflower that you have. You can cut this in half, and you know, instead of doing 4 cups, you can do 2 cups, especially if you want to make a smaller pizza. I'm making a little bit larger because my husband has a big appetite, and one small pizza, he'd probably eat the whole thing by himself. So that's why I'm making a bigger pizza, okay? All right.
So why you riding me up on the way car, you know?
Oh my gosh. He wasn't no way riding them out. All right, so let's go over to the stove. So what I'm gonna do with this, guys, I'm not gonna cook this, I'm not gonna boil this, I'm not gonna do all that because this produces a lot of liquid, a lot of water, and we are gonna try to get rid of some of this water. So I don't, if you cook it, you're gonna have to squeeze it out and drain it out. We're not doing all of that, okay? We're gonna make this easy for ourselves. So come over to the stove. I have a pan, we're gonna put it on, and we're gonna dry out as much of the liquid. And, you know, come over your stove and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, guys, so I have a pan here. I have the stove on medium. There's nothing in the pan. So I put that in there. And all I want to do is dry out some of the moisture in here. So you're going to stir it. You do not want it to brown or to burn or anything like that. You just want to stir it for, you know, stay close by so you can stir it. So guys, I've been stirring this here for about 9 minutes. So I turn my stove off. Once it's cool, then I'll start mixing everything together. But I need it to cool for a little bit. Okay guys, so while our cauliflower is cooling, I'm gonna go ahead and mix everything up. So over here I have 2 eggs, so I'm gonna break my eggs in here, and as I said, this is 2 cups. Okay, 2 eggs, and I'm going to beat the eggs a little bit. I'm not adding any salt or black pepper or anything to this because the cheese is going to give it a good flavor, a good taste, and then we have all the toppings that we're going to put on the top. So I'm not adding anything else to it. So there is our 2 eggs. Now in here I have 2 cups of Parmesan cheese. We're gonna use Parmesan cheese because it binds it and holds it tight together. Don't use the other cheese because it may be a little bit too soft. But this is good hard cheese. So we're gonna use 2 cups of Parmesan cheese and mix this all up together. Mix it up. And then after I've mixed that up, then I'm gonna go ahead and add my cauliflower to that. And we're gonna mix that up. It's cool, it's been sitting for a little bit. So it's nice and cool. And then we're gonna mix this up together, guys. Combine everything here. Yes. Okay. So after we've been mixing this for a little bit and combining everything together, this is what it looks like right here. So now I'm gonna get my pan. So I have here my pizza pan, and on that I have some parchment paper. And I'm gonna put some parchment paper here. Some parchment paper. And then I'm going to empty all this stuff on the paper. Should actually turn this on the other side so it don't go up as much. See? Much better. And then we're gonna put this here. It's trying to go away. Just rake it all out. Okay. Put that aside. And now I'm going to make this into a ball. And then I'm going to flatten it out. I'm going to make it tight. Make it all together. And then you're going to use your hands. We're going to use our hand and we're going to flatten it out. Into a nice round crust. What you're going to do. So you don't want it to be too thick. I like a thin pizza. I don't know about you guys. I don't like my pizza too thick. I like a thin crust. So we're gonna make a thin crust here. Just keep pushing it out. And I have my stove set at 400. So you're gonna go ahead and turn your oven on to a 400. And you're going to take the end as you go around the crust. As you flatten it out and you go around. This is still a little bit thick in the center. So I'm going to push it out. If you think it's too thick, just push it out and make it thinner. Just kind of at the end here. And just a little, leave it up a little bit like that around the edges. And just keep going around. I give myself some room. There we go. Make sure I got enough space. And this can be, you can make your pizza any way you want, you know, you're making it for yourself at home, so just play around with it till you get it exactly the way you want it to be. And I'm going to put this in the oven probably for about 20 minutes, but I will keep checking it to make sure, because sometimes the edges would burn a little bit and you don't want your edges to burn. So you're going to continue to check it while it's in the oven just to make sure. I think this looks pretty good. Okay. So this is my pizza crust, cauliflower pizza crust. I'm going to put this in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. I'm going to check it to make sure that it does not burn, and then I will be back as soon as this is all nice and golden. And then after we do that, then we'll add our toppings. So I will be right back. Okay guys, so here's the pizza crust. Look at it. It's cooked. You see it's nice and it's golden right here. It is still bubbling because I just took it out. It's very hot. So what's gonna happen here is I am going to let it sit for a few minutes just to cool down because it's too hot. Once it's cooled down, I'm gonna come back and we're gonna dress it up and put it back in the oven. It took 30 minutes, and the reason it took 30 minutes is because this is a pretty big crust, okay? If you had done a smaller crust, it probably would take a little bit less time, but this took 30 minutes, but I was checking it to make sure that it didn't burn. It didn't burn. It's nice and it's golden. So let's just leave it here to cool for a little bit. I will be back to dress it up. Okay guys, so our pizza crust has cooled a little bit. So now we can work with it because it has cooled. So when you have your crust on the paper, guys, it makes it much easier to pick up. See, you can pick it up like that. You see the steam is still coming out because it's hot. It's not falling apart. Okay, so now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to keep it on the same paper that is on, and it's just because it makes it easier. If you put it on here, sometimes it just gets stuck. So this is easier to pick it up. So now I have some sauce over here, some tomato sauce. I did not buy this sauce. This is the one I used from the bottle. So now we're going to take some sauce and we're just going to put it all over. Put it all over. When you're putting it over here, you can just sing, I'm putting it all over. So we're going to put our sauce on here. Spread it out. This is how they do it when you go to pizza shop. And usually have the little lid and they go around a circle like that. Okay, so I'm just pushing it to the edge right here, but I don't want it to go onto the crust, onto the edge. I just, you know, what am I saying? I'm pushing it up to the edge, but I don't want it to go on top of the crust. So we're just gonna go around in a circle like that to make sure it doesn't go over. So we keep it nice and neat. Everything must be nice and neat always. So that's it right there. Is that enough? Maybe put a little more on. Yes. And that's your sauce. I think I'll put a little bit on too. It's your pizza and you can make it however you like. Okay? You can make it however you like. You can put whatever you want on your pizza. It's yours. Today I'm making a vegetable pizza. So no meat is going to be on this pizza, but you can put whatever you want. I have some pineapple there. I don't like, some people like pineapple on the pizzas. I don't like pineapple. I just like to eat pineapple. I don't like it cooked. So for my pizza, I have some things here, and I should tell you what it is as I go along. I have some onions here, and I'm just going to drop a few onions throughout. This is banana peppers. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of banana peppers. This has a little kick to it, not too much spice, but it's a little hot. There's a couple mushrooms. I'm gonna put a few mushrooms on here. I have here some more onion. This is some spinach that I chopped up. I'm just gonna put some spinach on it all around. Yes, sirree. Drop a little spinach on. I have some cheese here. I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle a little cheese on top of it. Make it nice and cheesy. This is mozzarella cheese. Just put a little bit on there. These are some peppers. I'm gonna go ahead and just put some peppers on it, on here. These are roasted peppers. Put some peppers. Then I have some tomatoes here. Now I do not like to eat tomatoes like this, but my husband likes tomatoes. So this half with the tomatoes is going to be his, because he likes to eat tomatoes. I can eat cooked tomatoes, but usually I don't really like tomatoes, so I'll put the tomatoes on there for him. And then these are my favorite, guys. These are green olives. I like green olives. They have that little salty taste to it. I like olives. I don't know if Charles likes olives too. Do you like olives, Charles?
Yes.
He said yes, so I'll put some on his too. And that's it, guys. That's it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle some more cheese on top of that. That looks good, looking good. And then we're gonna put this in the oven. Lots of cheese, lots of cheese. Lots of cheese. And that's it. Hey guys, so this is what my pizza looks like. This is a cauliflower pizza. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the oven. It should be in there for about 20 minutes, but I will time it. My oven is at 400. I will just melt down the cheese and so on, and then I'll be back to show you the finished results. Okay guys, so the pizza is out of the oven. Here it is. Looks yummy, yummy. This is what the pizza looks like, guys. It is out of the oven. It is hot, so I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna cut it yet, but I want it to cool. And what I want it to do is I want to put it on a rack right over here so that the steam will not make it too moist to the bottom, and it will be able to cool better. Okay, so let me try to put it over to the rack over here. So this is a pizza right here. I managed to put on the rack. What I'm gonna do is let it cool, because the bottom, you want the steam to be able to pass out so it doesn't create that moisture in the bottom, and then your pizza will be all soft and soggy. Okay, so I'm gonna let this cool for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna put it on a plate, and I'm gonna slice it and taste it and tell you how it tastes, guys. It is a cauliflower pizza, cauliflower vegetable pizza. And I'm gonna taste it in a few minutes and tell you exactly what it tastes like. Okay guys, pizza is all done and it's ready to be eaten. So let me go ahead and slice it up and taste it and see what it tastes like. So let me slice it right here. Okay guys. Ooh. Oh shoot. I just broke. Did this add something inside of it?
Yep, right there. All right there. The ball.
Guys, I just broke the cutter. The pizza cutter just broke. So now I'm gonna try to cut the pizza. This cutter, I had this cutter for so many years. It is so old. I guess it has run its term, so I guess it's time to get a new one. It broke, guys, but we're still gonna use it. See? So let's cut the pizza, and that's it, guys. That's the pizza. So I'm gonna go ahead and taste the pizza and tell you what it tastes like. It looks good. Let me hold it good. Let me get it together. Okay, as you can see, it is falling apart there a little bit, but all of that is going to be eaten. So let me taste it. Mmm. Mmm. Mm. Guys, there's so many flavors going on here with, you know, your sauce, your cheese, your vegetables, your peppers, everything. If you make a pizza, you can put whatever you want on your pizza. When you season your crust, you don't need to put, when you put the eggs and so on the crust, you really don't need to add anything else to it. It is fine just like that. If you want to do extra seasonings, that's it. But all this stuff at the top is enough seasons right there. It is really good. Go ahead and give it a try. Let me just try it again. Mmm. Good. Mmm. Cauliflower pizza, guys. It's good. Mmm. Guys, this is cauliflower pizza with lots of vegetables on there. You can make yourself a pizza. You see how easy that was? You can add chicken on there. You can add pepperoni. You can add whatever you want to add on that and make it your own personal thing. If you want barbecue sauce, whatever you want, you can just add as your topping. But the crust will give you an idea how to make it more simple and easy. Guys, this is delicious. We're gonna have this for dinner. I hope you get a chance to go ahead and make this pizza. It tastes delicious. Not it was delicious. It tastes delicious. So I hope you get a chance to make it. Don't forget to share the video, like the video, and subscribe. A lot of you watch the video but you don't subscribe. Guys, just go ahead and look for that subscribe button right there and just press. That's all you gotta do. Just press that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. And you can leave me a message letting me know what you think if you ever tried cauliflower pizza and what you think. And if you make it, go ahead and tell me how it come out and how you like it. Guys, I had fun and I hope you all have fun as well doing the same thing. Until next time, bye-bye.